Hi, my name is Maleigh Zan. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Sick, yeah.
All right, so we got the one and only Maleigh Zan jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
I appreciate you pulling up on us today, too.
Of course. You know how to do it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first off, how we feeling today?
I feel great. I feel blessed. Yeah, those are the two main feelings. I would say that.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Keeping it simple, you feel me?
No, absolutely. You want to shout out your people sitting up there with you today, too?
Yes, these are my day ones from high school. This is Javi, and this is Kaylin. And you know, I gotta have real ones around me all the time. Mm-hmm. Things are getting a little bit hectic. You gotta keep your circle small. You gotta keep it honest. You gotta keep it real. So I'm very happy to have them next to me and moving forward. And we all winning. So I'm happy.
No, that's good. I like to see some day ones around you, too.
Yes.
You know, people like to blow up and forget about their day ones. So.
We will never forget, ever.
No, that's what's good. So, you know, let's dive into your story. So you're originally from Savannah, is that right?
Yes, I'm originally from Savannah. I moved to Atlanta when I was like 8 or 9.
Okay.
But it's been cool. Like, I had a really cool mom. She's young. She had us, me and my twin sister, when she was 22.
Okay. So you have a twin?
Yeah, I have a twin sister, but we're fraternal.
Oh, okay.
Maori.
Yeah, shout out Maori, hey girl. But I love her so much. It's like being born with a best friend, and like I don't know, like I can't explain it because it's like we share the same birthday, we share the same everything. Like it's so special. It's such a special bond that I can't have with anybody else. Like when me and her grew up, we would translate for each other, and it would be like. It would be like she would be like I'll be like blah 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 blah, and then she would tell my mom she wants juice, and I'll do the same thing for her. So it was like a twin connection. Like it's just so special. So it was me, her, and my mom growing up, and we thugged it out. Like we did everything together. Like we were such a little cute happy family. But before I moved to Atlanta, I had some time in Savannah. That's like really a part of my roots, because I'm really close to my family too. And most of my mom's side of the family lives in Savannah. But growing up, I was always around music. In the dance studio, my mom had a dance company called Sankofa. So we just always were around like so much music, so much culture, so much dancing. Like since I came out the womb, like we just been, we been came off the porch, like like so it's really special to share that with my family and my mom. She's always been a writer, singer, songwriter.
Oh,
so
really?
like I kind of got my foundation, my start from her. She was on Making the Band. I don't know if you watched.
Really?
That. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
She was on Making the Band.
The original one?
Yeah, the original. She's an OG. Like, like if you see my mama, like, ooh, she don't play. She get down.
She gets down.
She gets down. Like they know. Like she's really my best friend. Like she's the one who I could look up to. Like always. Like to have a mom who's like cool, who's young, like it was really like growing up like together, because she was also so young. Like I'm 22 now. Like I can't imagine having twins at 22.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's rough.
what the hell, bruh? But yeah, like growing up in Savannah was amazing. Like I'm really, really into nature. I'm really like I was running around everywhere, no shoes on, like real country chick. Like I can't explain it. Like, and then moving to Atlanta was also a really cool contrast to see like the city life opposed to like, I mean, Savannah's a city, but like it's just so much, Atlanta's so much bigger. Like it's so much different. And that's why we moved to Atlanta, was so my mom could get a better, just a better look at life. And I think she wanted the best she's always wanted the best for us. So growing up in Atlanta was really cool because it's just like the music capital of like the world.
Everybody want to move to Atlanta.
No, for real. Like, yeah, it's like, and especially being in high school with like them, so many talented people came out of our high school. Like,
Oh, really?
yes, like you, like what? Like, I can't even, I just feel blessed, like blessed from the way I started as a kid, like to now, like my childhood was just so beautiful. So, yeah.
And what type of music did you grow up listening to?
Everything. I can't even, oh, there's one song that my grandpa on my dad's side, he would always sing. He would like, shake, shake, shake. You know that song? Shake your booty.
Yeah.
Shake your booty. Hey, shake, shake, shake. Like, so we grew up with the throwbacks, like anything, like from every culture, like, and we listened to a lot of African music too, because my mom was a part of this dance group called Sankofa, and they did like modern and like African dance. Shout out Sankofa. And Savannah, Seaport. But yeah, it was like from the very beginning, like I was exposed to everything, which I'm so grateful for, because within the last few years, I have been able to like travel the world by myself, mainly because of modeling, because that's kind of how I like started before music. I started modeling when I was like 16. But I feel like that really built a foundation for me to be confident and to just grow more into myself and to get more experience outside and just learn like so much. Because when you travel the world, like it's not like you can't compare it to anything else. Like you have to go outside and you have to get that experience. Like you're closed-minded. I mean, for the people who can travel the world, please do, because until it opens another part of your brain. Like you won't be able to understand like just those types of
like different cultures and just
types
like,
of cultures, right? Like you relate to people better, like you just know more, you're automatically just like ahead. So just travel as much as y'all can, because it's lit out there. It's real lit. My most favorite place that I traveled to was last year. This past year, I went to Ghana.
Okay.
And listen, Ghana,
Ghana
Ghana been on though. Like they've been on. Like they're on a whole other wave. Like. And that inspired me also so much. Like one of my favorite musical artists, Maleigh. Have y'all heard her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so fire. She actually grew up between Atlanta and Ghana, I think. That's what I read. Ooh, when? We trying to pop back. But yeah, it's just like there's so much inspiration out there, and that's why I love to travel. Like, and I'm so grateful that I started off modeling younger, because I was able to just get so many years of experience, and that's priceless. Like experience and knowledge is priceless. Like I don't care about anything else. That's all I want to do. Like I just want to travel. I want to make music. I want to create as much as I can and live my life. And if people fucking with it, that's cool. Like that's cool. So, yeah, that's how I feel.
What's some places on your bucket list that you'd like to visit?
Oh my God, I want to go to Asia so bad, like so bad. And I have some roots there too, because my dad is Black and Burmese, and so my grandpa is full Burmese. but it used to be called Burma, now it's called Myanmar. It's like near, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's near Vietnam and like Thailand. But I would love to go one day. I feel like I would just feel it like come into me. Like,
You? That's real though.
no, for real. But yeah, I would love to go to Asia. I spent a lot of time in Europe last year too. I went for the first time, I want to say last May. I went to London and then I went to Paris, and I fell in love. Like first time out the country is a whole other high. Like it's high on life, and that's the best high you could ever get. Like the food, the people, the languages, the culture, like it just, I felt that part of my brain, like it just burst open. Like, oh my God. And I just couldn't get enough, so I just kept going back. I'm like telling my agent, like, I'm gonna need you to block off this week and this week. And she's like, again? I'm like, this is what I'm spending my money on.
High, yeah.
But yeah, I've had so much fun, and I think this year and all the things that have been coming into place, all the accomplishments, especially like adding music now like to the mix, and really getting somewhere with it and seeing just like an organic reaction, like just so much love has, I barely see like any negative comments or anything, but that's our plan. Like we want to make music that relates to us, but also relates to other people in the way that is like healing. Like I want to make dance music, like I'm making dance music. Like what's more healing than dance music?
Okay.
Like if you feel it through your body, like that's on a whole other wave. So if I can just keep getting an organic response to what I'm doing, then I know that I'm doing something right. So I'm really happy about what I've accomplished. And it's only my first song that I put out.
Okay.
Like,
That's a big deal.
like,
That's a great start. That's for sure.
Like, that's great.
like the amount of love is just so, it's not even overwhelming. It's just like just enough. Like, and I feel so blessed. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
So the song is called Gag. Can you
Yes.
talk us about the inspiration in that studio session when you recorded this song?
Okay, so actually it was Rocky, my producer, Dom, my producer and engineer, Yaya, his wife, who's also an amazing singer-songwriter, and I want to say my mom. She was there too, because she don't like to miss a studio session, honey. She be trying to get in the group chat like, can we reschedule? Like mom.
She can't make it.
Like what? But yeah, it was all of us together, and the way we create is just so, it's just so organic and chill. Like we don't go into the studio and say, oh, like let's make a song everybody's gonna like. We try to relate it back to ourselves first, or just like what we like and what sounds good, but also like what's going to appeal to what we like and the people who like what we like, if that makes sense. So it's like it's always personal for me. Like I know that some people might not like it, but I know that I'm not for everybody. Like you either like it or you don't. So we just try to go into our sessions with that type of energy. But I'm pretty sure my mom, she thought of Gag. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because especially like in the house community and LGBTQ plus world, like it's such, it's like Gag, like, ugh, like
Right.
it's cunty, like,
Yeah, it is.
like, so, and that's who I mean, house music has always been like my inspiration. Like I grew up, that's the main thing we danced around the house to. and we go to house music festivals, like House in the Park in Atlanta. We get down.
Okay.
We get down.
Cam is a whole house.
Yeah, and also
DJ.
even my uncle, like he's a house DJ, and he's so fire. Like
So
I get
good.
to work with my family like on music. Like what? Like my uncle and my mom, like they're just so cool. Like and just like the contrast between like my generation, my uncle's generation, and my mom's generation, like it comes together and it just makes sense. Like, cause I have to like, I gotta listen to the OGs too. Like I can't just be like, oh, I know everything cause this is what's hot right now. Like you gotta go back to the basics at some point. So, yeah, when we made Gag, it was like all of that was in consideration, and we made a banger. And you know what? That's actually the first song I ever recorded.
Was it really?
Yes.
Okay.
This was like
Professionally, you're right.
professionally. The first song I ever recorded was actually with
Was
them.
it?
Yes.
That was the first one?
Yes.
So it was me.
First song ever recorded was with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang. I literally brought my whole setup to her house. Like the KRKs, my
Literally
computer,
everything.
like literally everything.
Oh, that's right.
That is so crazy. I didn't know that was the first time.
Yes. First time ever.
Okay, shout out that.
So that's why I'm saying I gotta keep my OGs around me. Like I gotta keep them around. Like
Yeah.
it's important. It's so important. It's a part of me. Like I don't know what I would do without it. But yeah, Gag is special. It took us 2 years to put it out.
2 years? You've been sitting on this for 2 years?
2 years.
Oh wow.
Because I like when we all sat together and we talked about just like what the future would look like and what these records were gonna do, because it's just like so ahead, like ahead of time. Like I mean, we know a few people in the house lane, but like, you know, who else? Who else? Like, can you name anybody? Like, so it was like we're stepping into a lane that nobody has really like taken a hold of. Not like an artist who can do like rap, who can sing, and then put house like in the mix of it.
But to make that their
Right.
whole image.
Right, exactly. So we knew that it was gonna do something to everybody, and I don't think I was ready for it at the time. I mean, like I think I was 18 or 19, and I was still trying to figure shit out. Like I wasn't really comfortable with my voice. I didn't even like Gag at first.
Really?
Because of myself, because of my voice, because I was so like hypocritical about, not hypocritical, like
Yeah, hypercritical.
hypercritical about myself. That I just was like, I'm not fucking with it. Like, I don't like my voice. But I wanted to like sing. I wanted to be like Jhené Aiko, and like, I mean, like, I love Jhené Aiko. Like, that's still my vibe, but this is also my vibe. And it really unlocked like a new, like, I just had to be confident in it and I had to own it. And it took me 2 years to do that because I was living in Atlanta at the time, and then I moved to LA to model like professionally, and I learned a lot about the industry very quickly, and it scared me. Like it was really scary for me, and I already knew what it was like living in Atlanta. You kind of like get the gist of it. I mean, like, but it was really scary for me because I just was like, oh my God, the industry is so fucked up. Like, this is so scary. I don't know if I want to be a part of it. But now I'm looking at it in a lens to where I can be a part of it, and it can be what I make it. And it can be light, and it can be cool, and it can be fun.
These are for you.
And yeah, like it could be my vibe. Like I'm in control about who's around me, like who I let into my sessions, who I want to work with. Like that is amazing to me. Like, and I think that's what I really had to focus on. And I had to build myself as a young woman, and I had to live life. I had to travel. I had to move around. I had to meet people. And now I'm like, okay, fuck it. Like, this shit is fire. Like, let's do it. Yeah. So now I'm like really taking a hold of it, and I'm really just like vibing for real. It's lit out here. I'm not gonna cap.
So what's your reaction when you see Timbaland, you know, make the video co-signing this song off of the first 5 seconds?
Bruh. That's Unc.
It wasn't
real.
even like 2 days.
That's my.
It wasn't. I think it was a day.
It was literally like a day. Because after we did 4 shooters, which they came to as well, if y'all notice. Gotta keep them around. Like. But after we did 4 shooters, which was super cute and a lot of fun, they posted it, and then it started getting lit. And then Timbaland saw it. He actually saw it like as soon as it came out, and then he called Zay. He was like, "Who is this?"
Oh wow.
Right? But yeah, he really my uncle for real. Like
Okay.
that's big. That's big Timmy. That's Tim. Love him. But we were just working together in Miami. And that was fire. I just got back yesterday. That was so fire. I'm really excited for y'all to see what we got going on.
So y'all cooked up some records, or?
We did like a little mix.
Okay.
Yeah. But we got some other stuff going on too. We about to blow everybody away. So just be ready for that.
Yeah. So what's the experience like, you know, getting to meet Timbaland and then getting in the studio with him too?
Right.
The experience is like so surreal, honestly. It's like a dream come true. Like, who hasn't he worked with? He's like one of the biggest producers in the world. Like, and he's so cool. Like, he really feels like family. Like, he really is. Like, I feel like I can talk to him about anything. Like, just in the span that we had together alone, like, I just felt comfortable. And I'm very big on like who I got around me, and like it's just all love. Like, and I feel so grateful for that. And I think moving forward, we're gonna do some really cool stuff. And I can't be happier, honestly.
How big do you see this record getting? Because it's still, like you said, pretty fresh. It's
Pretty fresh. We gonna keep pushing it.
Okay.
As you should.
Gag.
You should.
We're gonna keep pushing it. Like, we want the world to hear about it. Like, and we have so many other fire records. Like, nobody's ready. Like, we're definitely on something different, and I'm just excited for everybody to hear it. I'm excited to share our babies. Like, Gag is my baby. Like, all of these records, like, they got so much love put into it and so much time, and yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Aw.
I'm so excited.
We're excited for you. That sounds like
Thank you. We're gonna be jamming, and like all my friends, like they heard
already
they've been
jamming.
heard the
I've been shaking ass like nothing.
they've been heard the unreleased. Like,
Okay.
it goes stupid.
So do you know what you're gonna follow up with, or is that later down the road?
I think we're still trying to figure it out. But I think we have a good idea. And I have a party next week that we're gonna be promoting it at. So I think we're just also going off of the vibes, like observing and like seeing what
moves people.
Yeah, what moves people, like, cause that's the most important. Like, I gotta go in somewhere, and if I gotta tease it a little bit and maybe tweak something, and like I wanna see people move to that shit. Like, they're gonna move regardless, but like,
But like when you
I need
start
to feel for it.
You need to see the sweat.
I need to
dripping
see
down
the
people's
sweat.
back. It's like
I need to see
it
the
needs to
sweat
get
dripping
okay.
everywhere.
Like a Britney Spears video, but
Nah,
like
for
2000,
real,
like
slipping
video
and sliding.
Vixen, like,
I need a slip and slide party. That's what that need to be.
Would you do a remix to Gag?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. Down to do a remix. Down to do a remix, for sure.
Do you have like a wish list of like who you would put on the remix? Sometimes you gotta manifest it, right?
Right.
No,
Like
for
some
real.
business
That's all I
like
do.
Kanye, like,
I'd be like, please. For a gag, I don't know. I feel like a lot of fire people could be on
Yeah,
it.
that's such an interesting song. and
Yeah,
sound.
I hadn't even thought
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I know.
Oddly enough, I don't think I could think of anybody.
Yeah,
Like for now.
yeah. For now.
It'll pop up when it pops
It's gonna
up.
pop. It's gonna pop.
We'll know when we see it.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So what's some of your goals that you got set for the rest of the 2024? Since you're starting off pretty strong here.
Honestly, I'm just trying to rock people's world. Like I'm just trying to make an impact as much as I can, and I want to see people dance. Like I don't like going to the club. Like I really don't. Unless I have to be there for something, I don't like going to the club. And what I want to do is see the difference between like the world without Maleigh and the world with Maleigh. It's gonna be different. Like, it's just gonna be different, and I know it when I see it now. Like I see my friends, my family, and friends and family are gonna be honest with you. They're gonna be the most honest with you. So as soon as I like play something, I'd be looking like, and they just be like, when they got that fit, when they got that stank face,
like, that
that's
neck
how you
start
know.
moving. That neck, yeah.
That's how you know. So I think we're on to a pretty good start, and we got a bunch of love from it, from 4 Shooters, from Timbaland. So I'm excited to see the wave happen. Yeah.
Any festivals you would want to perform at?
Yes. I actually just got word today that I'm performing for Lovers and Friends
Oh, nice. Congrats
with
on that.
Timbaland.
Like what?
Yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm really
That's
excited
major
for
right
that.
there.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's out of this world.
You allowed
Like,
to say that?
what?
You allowed to say that?
Say what? yeah, I can say that. I mean, it's official. Like,
Okay, period.
yeah, it's official.
When was it? You said March?
It's May. It's May.
May.
Yeah. So I got some time, but we're just gonna make our way through, and I would love to perform at Coachella. Honestly,
Okay, go
I
Charlie.
would love to perform at South by Southwest. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to perform at every festival. Like, I just want to hit each one. Boom, 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 boom. Like,
Little checklist.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, anywhere we could get in, for real.
Yeah.
Everybody got to feel it.
Have you been able to do any performances since it's gone viral?
I haven't yet. I have one next week though.
Okay.
At my party. So
Oh, that's gonna be
gonna
fire.
pop out. Pop out.
How excited are you for that then?
I'm so excited. I'm like, it's gonna be my family. It's gonna be my friends. Like, it's gonna be some random people, and that's the best. That's the best part.
That is the best part, honestly.
That's the best part. Yeah, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a movie.
Do you feel like you got to take a step back from modeling with the music taking off, or do you plan to
mean-
still do both?
Music is like my passion. Modeling, I love modeling because it has opened so many doors for me. It's gotten me where I need to go. As far as like being confident in music also. Because I know when I step in the room to a photo shoot and I see how people react. I'm like, okay, I guess I know what I'm doing. And I still feel that way. And I've been modeling since I was 16. So I still feel like, okay. You know what I mean? And I feel that way about music too. And I think every artist is gonna feel some type of way about their craft, especially when it's so raw and it's so personal to you. You're always like, oh, this could be better, or this could be better, but also like take into consideration like there's so many beautiful things happening because of your voice, and everybody deserves to hear it. So yeah, it's really opened me up, And I do think that I might have to like step away. Obviously, I can't take every job like with modeling. Like I'm gonna be on the road, so I'm definitely okay with that. I mean, this is where I wanted to be. Like this is my passion. So modeling is gonna be there. You know what I mean? It's gonna be there.
I got you. Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone knows where to follow you at.
I got you. It's at Maleigh Zan on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Spell it.
MALEIGHZAN.
And don't forget it. Yeah.
And do you have any shout outs you'd like to give before we wrap it up?
Shout out to my family. Shout out to Savannah, Seaport. Shout out to my mom. And I know she's gonna wanna hear that one. And shout out to my team. Like I'm blessed with the most beautiful team I could work with. Like I love y'all like my family. Y'all are my family. Shout out to Timbaland. And yeah, that's it.